All right, now you know how to do a standard access list, an extended access list numbered. You know how to do a named access list, and now you know how to put a remark on an access list. All right, if you need to do that. All right, so now how do we monitor? Really, all they want you to do is to learn show commands. So I showed you already one, show access list, or you can do show access list one, be specific, or LAS, right? Show IP access list actually shows you where it's at, where you actually put it. All right, show IP interface or show running config. So, and that looks at your whole thing. So let's take a look at it. All right. That let me ask a question or two. How would you look at an access list? But other than that, I don't think so. So we did an access list on this one. Okay, and let's put so we know the commands here. All right, so let's do a Control Z, which you cannot do in your certification. You got to exit, 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 exit. So let's do show access list. And here we have an access list 10, or that's a standard IP access list. Or we can do show, oops, let's up arrow, show access list 10. Because the difference between one and the other is that show access list will show you every last access list that you have on your router. So if you're looking at 20,000 access lists, you want to make sure that you pick a specific one. Okay. The next is show IP. Show IP access list. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. Now show IP interface F0/0. That right there, this is what's important. This is how you know which direction the access list is being blocked. So an outgoing access list 10 is what's on that particular interface. The inbound access list is not set. That's why one of the rules with access list, it can either be going in or it can be coming out. That's it. Only two ways you can do it. It can go in or out. So there you go. And how do you do that? Show IP interface F00. And the last one really is just looking at your entire, and really this is what they make you do in your certification is to do a show run. Because sometimes they even disable the show start. And you just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There's your routing protocols that are there. And there is your access list, right? With your remark. Right? Access list 10, remark. Really, Cisco? Okay. All right, access list 10, permit host 192.1.17. And by reading that, these are kind of things, that you may be asked. Looking at the following access list, what can be determined from that? And then they'll give you A, B, C, D, E, whatever. Well, here, the first one just means it's a remark, it's a comment. The next one is allowing this particular host, but we didn't put a permit any, so that means the implicit deny is going to take over for everybody else. So, because remember, access lists are read line by line by line from top to bottom, from most general to most specific. All right. So that's what the line of questioning is going to come in. But this is how you would monitor it one way. We all know using third-party software is the real way to go. Okay. When we're monitoring anything on our network. Okay. We have monitoring devices, software, all right, that we have installed that we take a look at our entire network and what access list got hit, what policy got hit. Okay, so we take a look at all these different things. Now there is a command you can put after an access list. You can put a verbose where actually it'll pop up and tell you, hey, this how many times it got hit, this what's going on. But really, you're gonna look through a bar graph or a pie chart or just a graph in general, okay, of what is going on. But for certification purposes, and if you go to that interview with that individual that wants to know if you know how to do a remark or if you know how to do show access list or show IP interface to look for the direction of the particular access list that you just created. All right. But that's it. That's it. That's all there's to monitoring. All right. Let's bring this bad boy back up so you can take a look at the commands and slideshow from current slide. Okay. To see if you know these particular commands. So commit these to memory. And again, pretty much this shows all, this shows specific, shows all, direction, and shows everything on that particular access list. Okay, shows your entire running configuration for that matter. So that's pretty much it as far as for the certification is concerned. See you in the next.